Hey there, this is Coach Monica with the Grace and Strength Lifestyle, and tonight I have the awesome opportunity of speaking with Amy, who lives out in Minnesota. Hey, Amy.
Hi.
So Amy is graduating from Grace and Strength, so not only has she reached her goal weight, but Amy, you have maintained your weight. So we just want to celebrate you and say congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that it's taken a lot of work to get to where you are right now, and you know that the work continues. The chapter may be ending, but another one is opening. So what everyone always wants to hear about, Amy, is what was the reason why you chose Grace and Strength whenever you have all of these other options out there? So let's talk about that. What drawed you here at Grace and Strength?
It was really a girlfriend of mine, seeing her and the success that she had had on the program. And I didn't even know about the program. And I actually worked with her husband, and I knew he was eating differently. And he had actually shed some weight too, because he was eating the way she was eating. And it was just really, you could see the transformation kind of from the inside out. And I was just really attracted to what she was doing, and I wanted to know more. So I gave Cindy a call.
Awesome. Now tell me, over these last few months, right, you've lost a good amount of weight and obviously a physical transformation. So let's talk about the transformation that not only you've had physically, but also the transformation that you've had inside your spirit. Let's talk about that.
I've always been a Christian my whole life, and it's just been something part of me. I never really connected the food and my weight to the spiritual component. I've been on a lot of diets before and never been successful. And when I read about Grace and Strength, the spiritual and emotional balance of things really seemed to call me in. So right off the bat, before, even when I was in the first days of this program, I saw the Spirit working in me. I was reading the Bible like never before, and verses that I had read in years past suddenly were connecting in a way that I never thought about before. And so I just started relying more on the fact that I can't do this alone. I need God to help pull me through the day. And when I started my day with the devotion and the Bible reading every day, it really seemed to set the tone for the positivity and just my daily outlook and perspective on life. I was finding joy in small things. I was just more balanced.
So I heard you say balance and priorities, and really realizing that there is a connection, right? So obviously in Grace and Strength we have these different series, right? Where we're focusing on different parts of our mind and our heart. Tell me, for you, over the last few months, what was your biggest aha takeaway moment that really helped continue your forward motion to not only reaching goal, but really seeing this as a lifestyle change, not just a diet?
I think it was when we were talking about balance, and how you had us write down our values, and did our calendar match with our values, and are we living what we value? And I was trying, but I was miserably failing at that. I was trying to please everyone and everything. We talked a lot about people pleasing, and I really learned to let go of some of that during this. It's something that I think I'm always going to have to work with, but I really learned that I don't need to be pleasing everybody all the time, and to set some boundaries around what I'm going to spend my time doing. So that part really hit home with me. And I struggled with that for a few weeks, grappling with the reality of what I was doing and what I was focusing on versus what I did really value. And so I feel like I have a better checks and balances now with myself. So
yeah. Well, and you said something so important too. Boundaries. Sometimes we think of boundaries, on a lifestyle change with food as eat this, not that, right? And it's important to understand nutritional value. It's important to understand about the true sugar addiction that's out there. But also it's so important to realize that our time is very precious. And what we do with our time says a lot about what we value. And so I think that is a huge takeaway, because that is such a great tool to remember to keep before you, Amy, as you continue on in life, these different chapters and different seasons that come to you as children age and things change in the workplace, all of this fluctuation. It's so important to constantly evaluate our values, evaluate our priorities, and evaluate the boundaries that might need to change now because life is changing, right? So, Amy, let's talk about your favorite thing. There's different parts of Grace and Strength, right? There's the group atmosphere. There's, how you learn to eat and have that boundary. There's the devotions and the study time, the homework challenges. What was your favorite part of this journey if you had to choose just one?
That's a really hard question. It all fits together like a puzzle, and it's really the big picture. Gosh, I would say our online Monday nights, our time together with you, that was something I was very committed to during this time. I think in the time that I was on it, I missed maybe 2 times, and I was on vacation. And that helped kind of re-inspire me and re-engage me every week. And it is something that I'm going to miss going into alumni, but I love knowing that there's time blocked off in alumni for that as well. But I would say that was the most beneficial piece. It seemed like every week there was something that I took away that I could implement right away and really change my perspective on the way I looked at things. And not just about food, but how I look at life and how I think about my family and my husband, and just all around my life has changed.
Absolutely. I love our group time together too. It's kind of like our time to get together in the coffee shop, right? Amy, I just want to say thank you. You have been, like you mentioned, so committed to being present. And that's a difficult thing because we are so busy and things do come up and it's hard. But I knew from the beginning that you were committed to the whole self, to changing the whole. And many times when we are wanting that type of change, it's going to require us to do things very differently. I'm excited for you, sister. You have done well, and I look forward to seeing you in alumni. And just thank you, Amy, for all that you have contributed to our group, and that I know that you will contribute into alumni.
Thank you, Monica.
You're welcome. It's great to see you, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Great.
All right. Bye.